Hi, I'm Priya B, a trauma-informed personal strategy coach as well as a trainer in neuro-linguistic programming with www.intentionalcoaching.online. Please do check out my previous upload to this YouTube channel. The link is in the description below. For a quick recap about some forms of hypnotic language patterns from neuro-linguistic programming and how they impact the way we communicate with others and, more importantly, with ourselves through our inner dialogue. Tonight, let's explore an interesting possibility. Can metaphorical language that often vaguely and loosely reveals the structure of our inner dialogue hold the key to decoding and recoding our state from unresourceful or stuck to resourceful or flow? I remember one of my first experiences of experiencing such a powerful state shift some years ago before an important presentation. The night before the presentation, I was reeling from nervousness about making a positive impression on an audience of people I had not quite met before. The night before, all of a sudden, my mentor called to check on me to see how I was doing. I blurted out in the course of, sharing my stress with her that I was experiencing the proverbial butterflies in my belly, a phrase that I had mechanically borrowed from the outside world, probably through something I had read. Now, this phrase, butterflies in my belly, was complete with its inbuilt anchors that inspired in me anxiety and dread. Very, unresourceful things for me to experience at that moment. Now, as I shared this phrase, butterflies in my belly, my mentor went quiet for a few seconds before she pleasantly stated, "But butterflies are so beautiful, aren't they?" When she said that, my mind did the rest, as I suddenly remembered in that moment that butterflies are not creatures of dread. Instead, they are free-flying, confident, bold, happy little creatures that thrive on the sweetness of nectar, enjoy sunshine and freedom, are as bright as the flowers they perch on, spread pollen and joy just by being themselves. If I already had butterflies in my belly, I just had to let them flood me with their light and joy. From feeling stuck in this way, I had achieved a state of joyful flow. This is the power of metaphorical language when it comes to achieving powerful reframes and shifting state from unresourceful to resourceful in less than a second. The vagueness of metaphorical language offers rich material for our minds to be creative and flexible, which then allows us to connect with choice or options in that moment. Far more resourceful, don't you think? I'm now going to play a quick audio clip of participants in a 10x program that I had participated in some months ago. In this audio clip, you're going to hear how participants, while playing this game of connecting with powerful magical metaphors within them, also end up connecting with their spontaneity. And as they continue playing this exercise, they end up connecting with a state of resourcefulness and flexibility and flow, to the point where they even seem to impact others positively. Enjoy the audio clip, and I'll see you on the other side.
So let's get childlike, and I encourage all of you to just share that metaphor, the magic metaphor.
I think mine is a combination of, I don't know, I just waited, right? And the picture came, but it was a hot air balloon, and it is incredibly gentle and just rises, right? And the rising piece really speaks to me about the 10X. It's like, and it's also emergent in the sense that you don't have complete control over where it's going, but you're going with it. And there's this, the beauty of the big picture in the horizon. Anyway,
I love the whimsy that comes with that. There's a whimsy and a sense of movement as well, right? So it's a balance of freedom and control, because you do have some control over the hot air balloon, right? Let out the heat, the air, and it's an interesting balance of navigation and freedom.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. Yeah, thank you for sharing. And that is, I see that.
Awesome. I can share mine. It's a prism of light. We have far more cloudy days here in Sweden than sunny days, and then sometimes those prisms of light like come out with the sun, and it's just, it's amazing. And I don't always have that, but I guess I can. Is that like, for example, you can always have an access to candle, Priya, but I can't always have an access to prism of light. Do I eternally think about it or feel that it's there then, or how do you suggest that?
Prism is such an interesting phenomenon, isn't it? It's got that crystal translucent quality, and it breaks light up and creates composition. So if you're the prism and you're also a photographer, you play with light and you create something out of that light, isn't it? That we all get to experience. It's your expression of light. So that is how it speaks to me. Is there anything more that comes up as you see yourself as this prism that interacts with light?
No, thank you. Thank you for that.
That is so beautiful. Thank you for sharing. So, yeah.
I have also a metaphor that is blue sky. Looking at the blue sky, white clouds, it gives me peace and ultimately relax. It's a sign of freedom for me.
And the sky is free. It's it's all over the world. So it's something that's quite easy to access, right? And it's got its own story. So, and the blue sky, that's the sky that's very clear of stories. It's just itself, right? It's in its purest essence. I love that. Wow.
I love your interpretations, Priya. You're doing fantastic. Wow, it's so good.
This is such a lot of fun, and we sort of connect with something within us. So
I hope you enjoyed this recording. You can see in this recording, especially from what the participants in that program demonstrated, that metaphors can be magical and transformational tools of influence and communication with others and with oneself. Do let me know in the comments below if this influential technique inspires similar magical metaphors of transformation and flow within you that leave you feeling resourceful and far more high energy within seconds. Also, see if you can practice the use of influential metaphorical language on others, perhaps at work or in your family, with your friends. See if you can help people achieve a state of flow, resourcefulness, optimism, high energy, and see if you can become someone who's practiced in this technique. Enjoy the ripple effect of perfecting techniques like this, and we're going to unpack a lot more in videos that come next on this channel. So please stay subscribed to this channel by hitting the little gray icon below, and I look forward to catching up with you in my next upload. Take care and see you all soon. Bye-bye.